Alright, another different camera. Yes, new used. This one's a Sony, kind of fancy. And we'll see, it does whatever, 496 million P or something. But whatever, we'll see about that. I don't even like touching files that big. Anyway, touching, I don't really touch them. So, making a video, having a mediocre day. On a mediocre day, it's kind of gray. Still pleasant temperatures though. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Yes, subject: apples and oranges. Some guy made a comment. This herb, probably some kind of pothead. Sorry, but Jesus Christ, you're so predictable. Yeah, something like, oh well, the flat earthers used to laugh at, people who would think they could sail the oceans. I don't really think they did do that anyway in the first place. They just said, ooh, there's sharks out there, and, it's just water for a very long time. Lots of people died, no doubt, trying to navigate the oceans. But it wasn't like people thought, oh, that's a bad idea, or that can't be done. And they didn't have any clue about what was out there. It was all mystery. There's no mystery about what's in the universe. So anyway, the point is, the guy's using that as an example of, oh, we're just naysayers. Us people who, are kind of think the speed of light is an important barrier that'll never be overcome, because that's basically a time machine, and no one's going to invent one of those. Oh, we're just naysaying. We're just being, gloomy gusses and sitting on the shore saying, oh, you can't sail the ocean. Yeah, really. It's not even apples and oranges. It's Volkswagens and pig shit. I mean, this is just stupid. These comparisons are pointless, but we're all guilty of it. I mean, when it's to your advantage, we find a way to call both of them a fruit and find ways to make things applicable and make bad metaphors apply to circumstances they have no business being applied to. So anyway, it's just disappointing. Is this recording? Yeah, apparently. 2 minutes. Oh, please. Oh, that's all. That's how long I've been talking. Oh, I thought I had 2 minutes left. I was like, oh, no, I can't say all this in 2 minutes. Well, maybe I can. So it's the same thing as I said before. So anyway, it's just really irritating, though, because it does have this, when somebody makes those kind of arguments, it's really, how am I going to defend the fact that people were wrong in the past? You can always just say, well, somebody else was wrong, and therefore you're going to be wrong. Somebody else was a communist, therefore you're a communist. Somebody else was a bad communist, therefore you're a bad communist. No matter what, you always get slandered with somebody else's version of something. So if they called it something, atheism 2.0, all of a sudden you can't, if you use that term, you're going to be stuck with what somebody else perverted it into. And whoever's got the popular meme name wins. So anyway, yeah, these are just all parts of this argument thing that make it so difficult. Somebody else had mentioned in a video, I think Fred did, or somebody in a comment maybe, about how it's so much easier to tear something down than it is to build something up. I mean, I've repeatedly said it in videos. And this is a real big, huge, giant problem. The biggest problem, perhaps, is the idea of, that's just a simple truth. Somebody can give you a theory, and it's just really easy to knock that theory down. It's a little harder to put up in its place a theory that's competing and complete and sufficient to the purpose and all that bullshit to prove a case. Yeah, substantially anyway. I don't know where the microphone is on this. It's a little windy, so you might not be enjoying this experience, but too bad. It's probably in the bottom of the screen or something. dopey like that. Buggy today. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so it's so somebody proposes that we can navigate the universe, that we can somehow get out of the solar system, even realistically, that we're going to somehow transport some sort of human essence, even some sort of representation of ourselves anywhere substantially distance-wise into the universe. And it's like, in the first place, like I said, we already know the depth of this ocean. We already know the forces that run it. It's not like we're ignorant and it's all mystery and who knows what's over there. We do have pretty good pictures of the radiation and the explosions and the whatnot and the whole mess. And we also have pretty good knowledge that you're not going to have a good time out there, because you're built to live terrestrially, not celestially. And so unless you build yourself a planet to fly on, you're not going to have a good time. And if you build yourself a planet, you have to build yourself a sun, presumably. But yeah, why don't we just move the whole solar system? Why don't we just build solar system rockets? Yeah, that'll work. But why? For what purpose? There's again, if there was some need to know answers out there, then this might make sense. But we're not in a need to know circumstance in the first place. We know that the problem isn't the universe or understanding it. The problem is the psychology and its desperate need to keep contriving excuses for the game. So now the new excuse is, well, we'll just get off this planet and go somewhere else, and that'll solve a problem. Doesn't solve anything, it just creates a new problem. Doesn't fix the one that exists here. Doesn't doesn't clean up the mess we left on Earth that we'll still live in on Earth. I mean, there's always this presumption that the whole human race is going to go on this voyage. No, it'll just be a dozen eugenically selected specimens of our kind. They'll boldly go and hopefully boldly die. Yeah. Quite spectacularly for their, I would hope, in their preposterous denial of reality. I mean, the physics are just so overwhelming when it comes to moving real matter at anywhere near the speeds necessary to get anywhere in the vastness of space. It just ain't gonna happen. Little things move long distances, big things don't. So let's see, what else is there to say? It's just the general subject and my disappointment that people keep ignoring the truth, which is that none of this is necessary. It's just it's the mind game that we're failing at. You're failing as soon as you think there's a solution out there. The solution's here. The solution is in occupying this stupid psychology, giving it a nail to hammer in. And that's all we're good at. You just give us some stupid little task. Wham, wham, hammer, nail, get sandwich, get a blowjob, good job, take a nap, then go back to hammering your nail. And it's just stupid. And just understand that. All you're doing is entertaining a monkey. You don't need to shoot it through space. And it's not going to be very entertained. It's going to be physically harmed in attempting such a transition. None of these people get these weird notions in their head about how reality works. And it's like, even like the Star Wars movie I keep referencing, but I mean, preposterous, you know, non-reality, you know, constantly in weightless environments, and yet nobody's weightless. Somehow they can create gravity like that, and it's perfect gravity, not, you know, close gravity, but absolutely perfect gravity. You know, in little tiny ships, perfect gravity. It's just bullshit. Yeah, so they have this notion that you're gonna go out into the universe and play around, and it just ain't gonna happen. It's not a playground. We see it. It's lava. It's a fucking lava pit. And you assholes, yeah, so that's probably the analogy. So if they're going to do the apples and oranges thing, I'll play and you know, apply a different standard and say, what if the first voyagers were going to propose building boats and sailing lava? Look at that, steer is bounding. Bounding, whoa! Fucking A, that thing must have jumped 8 feet in the air. Anyway, yeah, so what if they proposed, you know, you're sitting on the shore of a volcano, some asshole says, I got an idea, I'm gonna build a boat and sail across the lava. You know, you'd laugh your ass off. Come on, the fucking thing eats rocks. You fucking idiot. There's no way. And the asshole would build his boat and die. And you'd say, yeah, there you go. Apples and oranges, man. He's giving me the spiel. You know, we sailed the ocean to get to our little island here that's volcanic. So yeah, it's no problem. We just build a boat and sail it. And he has the same answer for every fucking problem. Just build a boat and sail it. Well, there's some oceans you can't sail. That's it. The end. Yeah, it's apples and it's oranges. And although they're both fruit, they're not the same thing. And boldly, you know, challenging ourselves to discover the truth about what's on the other side of the water wasn't nearly as preposterous as contriving some notion that you have something to accomplish by shooting yourself into space and attempting to traverse, you know, zillions of parsecs. You know, it ain't gonna happen. And the fact that you're even trying, in my opinion, is fail. It just is an acknowledgement that you don't get it. That everything you give a shit about, all the Cheeto-ing bullshit that you're caught up in your stupid, miserable, crappy, trivial life, is just that. Trivial. We could entertain you just as thoroughly by just giving you a glass of lead paint, making you stupid enough, and you'll just laugh your ass off if I give you a pink balloon. And you'll just be happy to pick your nose and eat it, blow your own whatever, and you'll be deliriously happy, la 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 la. And you're not doing anything more substantial. It's not more of a disgusting wank to be stuck in that retarded state than it is to be stuck in some bullshit state where you think you're accomplishing something. Where you think there's something to accomplish, that there's some other game to play. There's one game built by evolution. It's built around consumption, reproduction, I won't go all the way down there, cannibalism, fuck you, I'm gonna get mine, and addiction. I need it, I want it, I take. That's it. There's no other game. This ego and physical body. That's all there is. A body is physically demanding, and an eccentric psychology that's full of alpha delusions of grandeur. And that's it. You know, it just creates an excuse to do the pointless, inefficiently, for no better reason than to satisfy a dopey notion in their dopey heads. Anyway, do some videoing as I'm here. The skunk of the cabbage. It's got this nice telephoto lens. Runs kind of quiet. Unfortunately, it does make the focus, I noticed, does make a little bit of noise when the camera's running. So that's going to be a problem, because now who needs noise in quiet environments just because the camera keeps focusing for no good reason. But you know, everything's for no good reason. There are no good reasons to anything in our corner of the universe. It's full of bogus and bullshit. No good reason. Oh, do a little more zooming. See if I can zoom in on that sign. Can't see here. Wow, can't see shit. Anyway, the screen's kind of dark. There it is. Yeah, well, it zoomed pretty well, but wow, you really got to hold this camera steady. Yeah, no force is with me. Yeah, I couldn't hold it steady enough. I failed. Anyway, I believe this is enough of a video. I believe it is. Anyway, like every day. Oh, I gotta do this again. Anyway, and such, so forth and whatnot. Oh, it's down here. I should have looked around for stuff that I gotta look for. Yeah, I should have looked around for stuff I gotta look for. Anyway, till next time and such, so forth and whatnot. And what else? That's all. Oh, I had to pick up garbage here. Oh, look at that. Full sun. Yeah. Anyway, I need some full sun. Chipmunks are going down there. Anyway, I'm done. Oh, good, it's starting to rain. Perfect. Excellent. Just what I need. Where the hell is the button? I'll try this one. See what